the flam. All right, we're going to play this in a groove, in a rock groove. We're going to play the flam, and we're going to do something I told you not to do in the first video, and that is to raise the grace note. So sometimes it's okay to play the grace note higher. Depends on the context of the flam, in the musical context. In rock and roll, we can play it higher. So we're going to play a groove. We're going to pick up the grace note, and then we'll play a fill where I'll also raise the grace note, and then we'll play another fill where the grace note's low. So you have a chance to work on all of that, and you can see the different textures it creates, okay? So here's the groove. It's very simple. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the backbeat is going to be a flam on the snare drum. Now, I know you've heard this before. It's very common, so you will use it if you're playing a rock groove. All right, so it goes like this. 2, 3, 4, 1. So that's pretty simple. Now play it with me. You ready? 1, 2, 3, Rock and roll. All right, now we're gonna play the same groove, but we're gonna add a fill. And the fill's just gonna be flams around the drums. It's gonna be snare, tom, snare, floor tom, snare. That's it. And then 2 16th notes. But we're gonna add the bass drum. So before each of the flams, you're gonna have the bass drum. So it's 1 and e and ba 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 bum bum. 2 16th notes at the end. Braku 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 brak gagadoom. Okay? So that's a good way to count it. Remember, singing it. I'm actually counting when I sing it. So sing the groove. Braku 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 brak gagadoom. In fact, let's do that together. Okay? Don't be bashful. It doesn't matter if you can sing. You can do this. You ready? Sing it with me. 2, ready, sing. Braku 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 brak dagaboom. Yeah, that's good. You see? This one's so bad. You can sing. All right. So we're going to play the groove and then that fill. Same groove. All right, here we go. A lot of flams. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do another fill using flams, but we're going to keep the grace notes low. And it's very similar to the exercise we did on the pad, where you're playing all the ghost notes, the grace notes, and then you're playing the primary with the other hand. So in this case, we're going to keep all the ghost notes in the left hand and the primary notes in the right hand. All right? And it goes similar to the exercise, not exactly, but so listen. So that's the fill, okay? Let's try it with the groove. We can play the backbeats as well, and then we'll go into that fill. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. All right, that's a lot of flams, a lot of rock and roll, a lot of flams. You can use them in other styles too. We'll get to that. As you learn more styles, you'll learn how to apply all of these rudiments to those styles as well. Maybe not as loud, but and maybe not in the same context, but in a different way. Okay, so that's flams. Your assignment